Hey, it's Daps here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm super excited to have you join me today. In this tutorial, I want to show you how you can create a free web hosting account. I still get asked a lot of times, how can I get a free hosting? What free hosting do you recommend? I have done lots and lots of tutorials on this YouTube channel around free web hosting. But again, since I still get asked, I thought, why still not show people how to get these things done? So in this tutorial, I want to show you the best free web hosting out there, which is called Infinityfree. I want to show you how you can easily set up one for your project, especially if you're using a WordPress website. So without further ado, I think we should get started already. So let's go to my screen. So right here is infinityfree.com. So if you search Infinityfree online, you should be able to see infinityfree.com, or just go directly, or I will leave a link in the video description, but it is just infinityfree.com. So once you get here, everything you need to do here is for you to register a new account, and it's as simple as clicking a button just like this. And immediately you hit that button, you would be brought to a page here where you will need to provide your email account, your password, confirm your password, verify, and then sign up. And that's everything. That's how to create a free account using Infinityfree. So right now, in my case here, I have an old account on Infinityfree. I will just want to sign in into that account. If you have difficulty for Cloudflare to verify you like this, because if you don't do this, you'll not be able to sign in or create a free account. So you want to possibly switch to reCAPTCHA, or just refresh your browser, or whatever it is that works for you will be fine. So I have reCAPTCHA ready here. I can just easily sign into my account. And immediately you create a free account or you're signing in, you should have an interface like this. So you see that inside of Infinityfree, you'll be allowed to have 3 active accounts. I already have only just 1 active, so I can still create 2 or 3 more active accounts. So what we want to do now is to create an account. So in my case here, I'll be creating my second account, but in your case, it might just be your first. And from here, you can choose an hosting account while using the free version. And you can see that you are limited in a lot of ways. You don't have access to email accounts, cPanel control, unlimited it, PHP selection, PHP mail support, and a lot of things there. It means that your website would not be able to send emails out or receive emails. There are quite a number of limitations. So right now, let's just create this account for the purpose of you guys looking to create a free account. So now I will verify that I'm not a robot. So right now, let me just put in just tabs. And you can use any domain extension of your choice, free.nf. These are just a bunch of crazy TLDs for me to be using, in all honesty. But again, I will just choose any random one here. Great-site.net is good enough. I need to check availability. And you can see this is website for my domain name. So account name is generated by default. And also there's a random account password here. That's also email consent. You can please select you want to really approve this. You can change your account password if you want to. That's literally up to you. And I can just create an account. So this may take some few seconds. We want to give this some time to finish up. All right, our account is ready. So from here, we have our domain name here, and we have our control panel, our file manager, website builder, and our script installer. So just in case you want to install WordPress or whatever content management system you want to install, that would be here. Before we go into that, one of the things I would advise that you do before you start installing WordPress on your domain name is for you to add a free SSL. And Infinityfree does give us that for free. So if we come here, let me open this in a new tab, and now let's go to that tab. You can see here that you can generate SSL for the account I created earlier. This is the domain name here. I just requested for a free SSL, and that has been issued from Google Trust. That's beautiful. So let's request a new SSL for this one. But again, it might take some time for this to be issued. So you want to give this time. And that's the reason why I want us to do that first. So now let's do this. So now let's come back here. Let's copy our domain name, and then let's come back and let's paste that here. And then let's create order. order has been created. That's beautiful. And if we scroll down here, it says that we need to set up a CNAME record for this purpose. So now what we have to do is just hit this button that says set up CNAME record. And you can see this is not ready. This might take some time for this to set this up properly before we can request this certificate. So we're going to give this some time to finish up. So while we are waiting for this to finish up, the next thing we can do is for us to experiment with using a custom domain. If you have a domain name already bought somewhere and you want to use it with Infinityfree, let me show you exactly how to do that done. Or you want to register a domain name for free, let me show you exactly how to get that done. So now let's come back here to our website and let's go to our control panel. So from here, we want to scroll down here to our domain section and we want to come to add-on domain. We will get an ad here. We can close this ad. And from here, we should be able to see the domain names that we have on this account. And then from here, we can add a domain name. Let me just do dapstoots.com. And let's add this domain name. Alright, you can say congratulations, you have added this to your control panel. Now let's go back. It says here you must set your domain name server to the following name servers. For this domain name here, I think I have this domain name on Hostinger. It's super simple and easy. Let me just show you. From Hostinger here, I can just easily come to my domain. I can come to my domain portfolio. And from here, you can see this is the domain name here. Everything I need to do is just to hit the manage button. From here, you can see DNS and name servers. I can easily edit it. I can also come here to go to DNS and name servers. You can see I already added the name servers. I did that before the start of this tutorial to make things very, very fast. But this is exactly how to update your name server. Super simple and easy, right? So just go to your registrar dashboard, find a place to manage your domain, go to DNS or name servers, update it to infinityfree.com, ns1.infinityfree.com and ns2.infinityfree.com. And that's everything you need to do. So now let me close this. Alright, so we are here. This is not ready. Let's refresh this. Let's see if this is ready now. Okay, so you can see this is ready. So now let's request a certificate. The domain needs to be validated first. So these are the errors you get when you registered your domain name first. It takes time for this domain name to propagate. Sometimes they say up to 72 hours. So you want to give this time for this to be ready. So now let's continue with custom domain name here. So we've been able to add this domain name to Infinityfree account, and I think this is beautiful. So now we can come here. So from our dashboard now let's come to script installer. So that's now let's see if we can install WordPress. So you can see the first app we have here is WordPress. We have Joomla and every other app that you can install from here, and I think this is beautiful. So you have Laravel, whatever it is you want to do, but let's install WordPress. And now from here, we can select dapstoots since we already added that domain name and we have updated our name servers. For this, we can just go the HTTP route, and then we can come here, add an administrative username. I can just say daps, and I can hide this and set a password. This will be our WordPress password. You want to make sure that you have something very, very secured. Just before we continue, we already have a warning here that says SSL not found. So we want to switch this back to HTTP to avoid any errors. Unfortunately, it takes time to get SSL from Infinityfree. But again, I will show you how you can set up your WordPress website and you can force it to SSL eventually. So right now, we can just scroll down and just install WordPress. While WordPress is installing, this will take some few more seconds. This is almost done really. Let's come, or you can say this is done already, but let's just go back. Let's check out our domain name and let's see if this is ready for us. Let's refresh this. It's still saying they can't find a name server. That's fine. Let's just come back to Softaculous. I think I should close this. Let's come here. So now our website is ready. Let's click this. So you can see I already have Dapstut already having a WordPress website. How super cool and awesome is this? This is fantastic, isn't it? So right now, let's come back here. This is the link to WordPress dashboard. So let's give you that one-time access to your dashboard without necessarily putting in your password. And I think that's beautiful. You can see the first thing we have here is for us to update our WordPress website. Here is obsolete, so you can easily come here and update WordPress to the latest version. But you don't want to worry about that. That's how super simple and easy it is for you to install WordPress on Infinityfree. How super cool is this? So again, you can also request an SSL for dapstut.com because you want to make sure that your website is secure. Trust me, that's super important today. I have this one already issued while Dapstut is still pending. So like I told you, this might just take some few seconds, so you want to give this some time to finish up. So right now, since this one is ready, so let's just go ahead and install WordPress excuse me, directly on this website for us to see how that works. So our website work automatically using HTTPS. That's beautiful. So now let's come here and then let's come to Softaculous app again. And now let's come to WordPress and let's come to install. And from here, we have our domain name here. That's good enough. So now let's go HTTPS right now for this. Admin name, I can just say tabs as usual. It's still saying that an SSL is not found, but we are sure that we already have one, right? This one here issued. Click into this. Let's just be sure. All right, this has been issued, but we need to install this certificate. So now let's just click this to install this automatically. This has been installed. It may still take up to 15 minutes for it to become active. Okay, whatever they say. This is beautiful. So now let's come here. Since this is saying we have installed it, but that's fine. Let's just continue the process. So now for my password, let me hide this and let me create a password. And I can just leave all of these things. You can set them. You know how that works. So let's install this. WordPress is already installing into domain. So let's give this some few seconds. This is ready. Beautiful. So now let's check out the site. Hooray! Our site is working well right now, and we can see our SSL is working. Even though it says that it might take up to 50 minutes, but you can see this is working well, and I think this is super cool. So right now, let's come here to WordPress dashboard. Let's see what we have. So from inside WordPress, as usual, like I told you, you need to update your WordPress. So you can see this is beautiful. But like I told you earlier, in case you installed your WordPress and you now have your SSL activated, and you now want to force your website to SSL, you just need to install a plugin to get that done. And here's the plugin. If you come to plugin here, come to add new, you need to just search for a plugin called Really Simple SSL. The plugin is here. You can just install this plugin and activate the plugin. So as you can see here, welcome to Really Simple SSL. So you can see SSL is not yet enabled on this website. It will analyze your website for you to let you know exactly what is happening. So you can just come and say install SSL. It will search to find all the SSL or whatever. But all of these things, the reason why it's not saying it still is just because this is still taking time to propagate your SSL. So like I said, it could take up to 15 minutes. So you want to give it that time. But again, your website is ready. Just go ahead and install a theme and start designing your website. So in case you don't know how to do that, let me show you briefly before I end this tutorial how to do that. So you can come to appearance, you can come to themes. So themes are the functionality we add to our website to give it the look, the UI that we want. So here you can just add a new theme, and Astra is always good in my opinion. You can use it literally for free, and you can see it here. My internet is a little bit crappy, forgive me for that. So it's installing already. It would activate it when it's done. And immediately we do that, it's saying here, let's So immediately that is done here, we have a prompt here to get started with starter template. We're going to click that for us to install their starter template. So as we can see here, it's already activating. So we're going to give this some few more seconds to finish up. I'm having a significant wait time here, and this is not my internet connection. The Infinityfree server is just crazily slow, and trust me when I say it, it's taking forever for this thing to load up here. I don't know why. It's mad, and that's why I would never recommend that you rely on this hosting for a business. Use this literally for experimental, for tutorial, for testing purpose alone. And maybe that should take me now to what I wanted to say earlier. My best alternative is for you to get the cheapest you can get possible, and I would always recommend Hostinger at the barest minimum for anybody who wants to have a business. Never compromise on a server like this. This will never rack on search engines. This will never give you client that will take you serious, because imagine you're using a domain like this. Imagine your website is taking forever like this to load. It's crazy. I'm still talking, this hasn't loaded yet. I will always recommend you check out hostinger.com. So you can see Hostinger is already loaded here, and here am I still waiting for my site to load up just to install the starter site. Is as crazy as that. So if you come to hostinger.com, you will see that there's pricing for $2.49 per month as when I'm filming this. But the thing is, if you check Hostinger from time to time, they always have amazing deals. So I will always recommend that you check the video description to see a link. It's an affiliate link, it's a support you can give to me. But this is not because I'm trying to make a sale. This is me trying to give you the best deal possible. So that deal will always contain any ongoing slash down, any ongoing sale from Hostinger. So if you click through my link, you should be able to see this, and also see 3-month extra and a free domain name. I also have a coupon code in the video description, because that will give you an amazing deal. So let me show you. If you click start now, you can see if you choose this plan, for example, I will also still show you how you can get a plan as cheap as $1.99 per month. Just hold on, I'll get to that shortly. For a 48 months plan that will give you a free domain plus 3 months free, instead of paying $465, you can pay as low as $119, and because you are getting an 80% off. So if you click, I have a coupon code, and then type in DAPS, you can still get further slash down. Let's see that. You can see again another $9 is gone, so you can pay for as low as $107 for you to get a 48 months plus 3 months, and that's a whooping 51 months plan. That's crazy. You would never get any deal like that anywhere on the market. It's fantastic. Plus the server resources you have on the Hostinger. Let's even say this is too much. $100 is too much right now for you to afford. Let's switch this back to 12 months, just 1 year, and let's see how much you're going to be paying. $32. So that's plus or minus $30 for you to get yourself an hosting account, a free domain for 1 year. Trust me, this is a fantastic deal. I would always recommend this to any of my clients any day. This is still not even loading up until now. This is crazy. I'm sorry, Infinityfree right now is not responding, and this is not a really good one. So this is popping up already, so we can continue this. I'm already almost trying to give up on this, that we would just end that here, but I want to show you how you can install a free website using Astra starter template. So if you come down here, you already have access to template that you can install on your WordPress website. So this is a nature website. You can just search around, but again, note that some of them here are premium. I don't want to waste time again. I already feel exhausted with this tutorial. Let me just experiment with this one. So you can click into this to see a preview of what that website looks like. This is taking time to come up as usual. So you can see our preview is here ready. From here you can upload your logo, you can change your font, you can change the color scheme in case you want another color. So you can see the color here is changing. Let's say we want to go green, you can see that this is beautiful here. Let me just stick with the initial color. I'm not even sure if that is the initial color, but again, this is beautiful. Let's just continue this. I want to skip this step, but again, if you have any other thing you want to install on your website, you can check that out. Again, here I will just accept this. You can give them a little detail about you if you want to do that. That's fine. Let me just submit this and let me build my website. And you can see this is already building our website for us. How super cool and amazing is this? Yeah, congratulations. We can see here our website is ready for us to use. So now let's visit our website. Let's see what we have. That's it. Our website is super ready, SSL installed, and everything working correctly. Isn't this amazing? If you want to learn how to edit this website, you can go online and check Elementor tutorial. I have quite a number of Elementor tutorial also on this channel, so you can check them out. You can easily just click edit with Elementor here, and with a drag and drop interface you can edit this page to suit your style. That's my time for this tutorial. I don't want to waste so much time. I already tired. I need to just grab a drink. If you find this tutorial useful, give me a thumbs up. If you have any issue whatsoever using Infinityfree, you can let me know in the comment section what you still want me to cover. I think I tried to cover as much as possible as I can in the shortest time that I have the opportunity to. Subscribe to this YouTube channel to see more awesome tutorials like this from me. That's my time. I will see you again in another one. Take care.